Welcome to Central Canada. Somewhere on this planet exists a coastline so impossibly long that walking its length would take more than 4.5 years. Just think of how many pairs of shoes and snacks you'd need for that journey. In this very same land, a clever mind once created a device that allowed voices to travel across great distances in an instant. That invention didn't just change communication, it made secrets and gossip impossible to keep quiet. He is Alexander Graham Bell. This is only a very small part that this place shows. When you learn more, there are many things that you may not have known. You'll be captivated by a grand riverside hotel that feels frozen in time, radiating quiet charm. Then dash down mountain slopes in winter, or wander through cliffside towns where every turn invites adventure. But stay alert while exploring rocky coastlines. One slip could send you tumbling. Greet the day with a run through fresh tree-lined parks and feel your spirit reset. Here, every corner offers something new. With boundless energy and a curious heart, Canada will lead you from one astonishing moment to the next. Natural wonders around the world have long fascinated travelers with their power, scale, and beauty. Among them, Niagara Falls on the Niagara River in North America is celebrated for its unmatched majestic scenery. The falls consist of 3 parts: Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side, American Falls on the border, and the smaller Bridal Veil Falls. Although not extremely tall, they are impressively wide, with Horseshoe Falls reaching 53 meters high and more than 790 meters across. American Falls adds to the spectacle with a width of 323 meters, creating a powerful curtain of water. Niagara Falls also has historical significance as the first state park ever established in the United States. In 1895, the world's first large hydroelectric plant was opened here, showcasing the immense energy of the falls. Just 1 year later, Nikola Tesla introduced his direct current system, revolutionizing Buffalo's nighttime illumination. Boat tours like the Maid of the Mist in the United States or the Hornblower in Canada let visitors approach Horseshoe Falls. For a different thrill, exploring the tunnels behind Horseshoe Falls offers close encounters with the roaring wall of water. Choosing the right season enhances the trip, as spring, summer, autumn, and winter each reveal unique charms of Niagara Falls. Before moving to the next location, let's play this fun game. Ontario is bordered by the Great Lakes. Which of the following is not one of them? Feel free to give your answer in the comments section. Few places capture the carefree spirit of summer, quite like the sandy shores of Nickel Beach. Here, the warm waters of Lake Erie meet soft white sand, creating an inviting scene for swimming, sunbathing, and windsurfing. Families and groups can make use of picnic areas, restrooms, and volleyball courts for a day filled with activity and comfort. The shallow shoreline stretches far into the lake, giving children and casual swimmers a safe and playful environment. During summer, Lake Erie offers pleasantly warm water, perfect for cooling off under the sun. On weekends and holidays, the beach becomes lively as its 1 kilometer stretch draws large crowds of visitors. One of its most distinctive features is the option to drive your vehicle directly onto the sand beside your spot. Entry requires either a daily or seasonal pass, covering both the car and its passengers. Despite the activity, Nickel Beach maintains a friendly and welcoming vibe that appeals to both families and solo visitors. Its smaller scale compared to big tourist beaches creates a more relaxed personal atmosphere along the shoreline. With nearby parks and charming small-town amenities, Nickel Beach feels like a hidden treasure waiting to be enjoyed. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. This otherworldly landscape took shape when early settlers cleared forests, leaving fragile Queenston shale vulnerable to erosion. rain, and runoff gradually sculpted the exposed clay into ridges, gullies, and hummocks that resemble waves frozen in stone. The Cheltenham Badlands instantly capture attention with their strange, ripple-like hills painted in shades of deep red. Oxidation added vibrant color, tinting the shale with rich red tones and occasional streaks of green-gray from iron oxides. Aerial photos from the mid-20th century already showed the Badlands expanding across the farmland once worked by local families. In 2000, the Ontario Heritage Trust acquired the property to preserve the unusual feature and protect part of the Bruce Trail. Visitor numbers grew quickly, and by 2015, authorities had to close the site to prevent damage from heavy foot traffic. Boardwalks and platforms were later added, giving people safe access while shielding the fragile surface from erosion. Alongside the boardwalk, short trails and a forested section of the Bruce Trail offer opportunities for light hiking. During autumn, the brick-red slopes framed by golden trees create a dramatic and unforgettable natural canvas. Do you have any solutions to exploit the tourism potential of this place while still preserving its inherent beauty? It covers over 7,500 square kilometers, making it one of the largest and most significant protected landscapes in the province. The park is known for its unspoiled ecosystem of maple and pine forests, home to moose, wolves, and countless other species. Algonquin Park is Ontario's first provincial park, created in 1893 to protect a vast wilderness area. Glaciers that receded more than 10,000 years ago shaped its rugged cliffs, rocky ridges, and sparkling spring-fed lakes. This geological history left behind a raw, natural beauty that continues to define the park today. Located 3 hours from Toronto and about 2.5 hours from Ottawa, it is easily accessible for visitors. Despite its proximity to the cities, the park feels completely remote and peaceful, surrounded by untouched nature. Fresh air, clear skies, and hundreds of pristine lakes make it an inspiring place for outdoor exploration. More than 30 species of mammals live here, though many are nocturnal or underground and rarely seen. Algonquin Park is popular for year-round activities, including canoeing, hiking, camping, and snowshoeing in the winter. The limited light pollution creates ideal conditions for stargazing, especially during the colder months. A daily vehicle permit is required for day visits, which can be booked online up to 5 days in advance. The cliffs of the Niagara Escarpment rise above the waters of the Great Lakes, creating some of Ontario's most striking scenery. Over 10,000 years, changing water levels eroded softer stone and left behind the hard caprock of ancient coral reefs. Bruce Peninsula National Park lies on the northern tip of the Bruce Peninsula, framed by Georgian Bay and Lake Huron. These dramatic cliffs form the backbone of the peninsula and the central feature of the park. Further inland, wetlands, lakes, and rare alvar ecosystems support unique plants and wildlife. More than 40 species of wild orchids thrive here, alongside rare blooms like the lakeside daisy and dwarf lake iris. The park covers 155 square kilometers at the tip of the Niagara Escarpment, showcasing caves, cliffs, and ancient limestone forests. Some of Canada's oldest living trees grow here, including twisted cedars clinging to the cliff edges. Forests, alvars, and clean lakes combine to create the largest intact natural habitat in southern Ontario. Turquoise waters of Georgian Bay meet sheer cliffs, while orchids and ferns root in diverse habitats. Visitors are encouraged to drive safely, respect parking rules, and consider buses, biking, or walking to reduce traffic. We are not sure if this information is correct. If anyone knows, please confirm it for us. Whitefish Falls is located just north of Manitoulin Island, just off Highway 6, and is recognized as a small yet picturesque multi-drop waterfall. The The waterfall features several cascading drops with a combined total height of about 30 feet, creating a charming natural attraction within this quiet northern Ontario area. Long ago, a small power plant once operated near the falls, though today all that remains are scattered ruins hinting at its former presence. Travelers along Highway 6 will notice a sign for Whitefish Falls Road, which leads directly to a small roadside park close by. From the roadside park, visitors can carefully walk across rocky terrain to access the falls, though the view is not easily obtained from dry ground. To capture a clear view of the Cascades, visitors may need to step into shallow water, as most dry vantage points remain limited. This historic site is recognized as a National Historic Site, with open grounds offering rare public gathering spaces among global parliaments for celebrations or protests. Parliament Hill spans 9 hectares in downtown Ottawa, serving as the seat of Canada's Parliament buildings and the symbolic heart of the federal government. The Parliament buildings showcase Gothic Revival architecture, with the Centre Block, East Block, and West Block forming the central structures of this political landmark. They officially opened on the 6th of June, 1866, marking a defining moment in Canada's development and shaping the architectural character of the nation's capital. The Library of Parliament is the only surviving part of the original Centre Block, enduring after a devastating fire destroyed much of the complex in 1916. Parliament Hill's open grounds remain vital, combining festive celebrations and political expression to create a space reflecting Canada's democratic traditions and civic values. Annual events include the Canada Day Lantern Celebration and the ceremonial changing of the guard, drawing crowds and highlighting the nation's shared culture. The Parliament buildings are open to the public, offering free access for visitors to explore Canada's history, governance, and remarkable architecture firsthand. Its central location in downtown Ottawa ensures accessibility by foot, bicycle, or convenient public transportation for both residents and visiting travelers. On-site parking is not available at Parliament Hill, though several nearby lots provide paid spaces for those choosing to arrive by car. Admission policies and visiting hours shift throughout the year, making it important to check official information sources before planning any visit. Visitors here experience a quintessential Canadian lifestyle, enjoying peaceful escapes surrounded by natural beauty and cultural traditions passed down through generations of families. Tobermory, Ontario, is a beloved vacation spot on the Bruce Peninsula, where Lake Huron meets Georgian Bay, perfect for road trips or weekend getaways. The Bruce Peninsula is one of Ontario's most cherished cottage destinations, reflecting the Canadian tradition of family holidays centered around cottages, camps, and cabins. A highlight in Tobermory is joining a boat tour, with several companies departing from the harbor, offering a variety of memorable cruising experiences. Tours often begin at the shipwreck in Big Tub Harbor, where guests admire historic schooners and waterfront homes lining this scenic inlet. The boat circles the 1885 wreck, allowing 360-degree views of the schooner, resting beneath remarkably clear waters that make it appear deceptively shallow. Thanks to Tobermory's crystal clear waters, boats can safely navigate directly over shipwrecks, giving visitors a rare and unforgettable underwater perspective. Guess what the reason for these ships sinking was? Big Tub Lighthouse, one of Tobermory's iconic landmarks, adds further charm to sightseeing tours and highlights the area's deep maritime heritage. Tobermory's popularity makes reservations essential, as accommodations and parking spaces regularly sell out during peak summer weekends. Travelers without bookings are advised to plan visits for quieter times or secure reservations in advance to avoid disappointment. Crowds are especially heavy during summer weekends, often causing long waits at restaurants and congestion throughout Bay Street. Weekdays and shoulder seasons, particularly May through June and September through October, offer fewer crowds and a more relaxed visiting experience. Lake Ontario is an ecological marvel, where every drop of water in the Great Lakes Basin eventually flows before reaching the Atlantic Ocean. Its location near the Atlantic makes Lake Ontario a vital corridor for transportation, water circulation, and seasonal fish migrations across North America. The lake began as a small stream, expanding through erosion of soft Silurian rock, shaped further by advancing and retreating glaciers thousands of years ago. Roughly 11,000 years ago, Lake Ontario's current flow direction, depth, and shape were permanently established after glacial ice sheets dramatically retreated. The habitats around the lake range from sand dunes and wetlands to dense forests and cliffs, supporting diverse wildlife and unique plant communities. Lake Ontario not only sustains thousands of animal species, but also provides essential drinking water to more than 9 million nearby residents. A quarter of Canada's population lives within the Lake Ontario watershed, relying on its resources for livelihood, recreation, and everyday survival. The lake features rare ecosystems like barrier beaches, marshes, and coastal dunes, each nurturing distinctive plants and animals rarely found elsewhere. Positioned between Lake Erie and the St. Lawrence River, Lake Ontario is unique as the only Great Lake not bordering Michigan. Despite fertile farmland and key shipping routes fueling growth, industrial and agricultural activities have sadly degraded Lake Ontario's water quality through pollution. This charming lakeside city offers a small-town vibe, combining artisan shops, historic landmarks, and modern cultural attractions in a welcoming atmosphere. Kingston, once Canada's historic capital, lies in eastern Ontario beside Lake Ontario and the St. Lawrence River, blending natural beauty with cultural heritage. Covering about 450 square kilometers, Kingston is home to roughly 140,000 residents, many of whom live concentrated near the vibrant downtown core. Visitors are encouraged to spend several nights here, as Kingston rewards those who explore slowly rather than rushing through planned itineraries. The city boasts more than 40 museums, art galleries, archives, and even a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reflecting its rich cultural and historical significance. For photographers, Kingston is especially captivating, with century-old homes, grand cathedral churches, and castle-like architecture adorning Queen's University campus. History blends seamlessly with beauty here, making every corner of Kingston visually striking and deeply rooted in cultural tradition. The city offers a lively restaurant and music scene, making it an inviting destination for both culture enthusiasts and casual travelers alike. Outdoor exploration is best from May to September, when warm weather fills Kingston with festivals, events, and plenty of recreational opportunities. During this season, parks, waterfront trails, and lively streets provide the perfect backdrop for exploring the city's charm at a relaxed pace. Although winter is quieter, Kingston offers snowshoeing and cross-country skiing in Frontenac Provincial Park, just outside the city. Downtown Kingston transforms in colder months with open-air ice skating, giving visitors another unique way to enjoy this historic destination. Canada's capital surprises many visitors with a charm that feels both graceful and welcoming, unlike the bustling image people often associate with political centers. Ottawa reveals peaceful natural landscapes and historic architecture that blend harmoniously, creating a capital city rich in heritage and timeless cultural beauty. Its uniqueness lies in cultural diversity, as nearly 1/4 of the population originates from Asia, the Middle East, and European nations. This multicultural background shapes daily life, where beyond English and French, residents also converse in Chinese, Arabic, Italian, Spanish, and German. Such variety has fostered a spirit of warmth and hospitality, making Ottawa an inviting city for travelers from across the world. UNESCO has acknowledged Ottawa as a leading city for heritage preservation, highlighting its global importance in protecting cultural treasures. Travelers should understand Canada's climate before visiting, since weather strongly influences both daily activities and seasonal experiences. Ottawa enjoys 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter, each transforming the city into a different version of itself. Summer temperatures ranging from 27 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius invite outdoor exploration, lively festivals, and countless opportunities to enjoy nature. Autumn and spring showcase natural beauty through colorful foliage and blossoms, making these transitional seasons particularly captivating. Winter temperatures average -11 degrees Celsius, but may plunge to -25 degrees Celsius at night, placing Ottawa among the world's coldest capitals. Despite the chill, winter offers unforgettable activities like skating, snowy hikes, and cultural celebrations that bring the city alive in unique ways. Who has been here? Comment number 7. Who has never been here? Comment number 1. Canada's National Tower is a striking landmark that represents innovation and inspires both residents and visitors with its presence. At 553.3 meters tall, the CN Tower offers sweeping views of Toronto and the surrounding landscape from every angle. Visitors are drawn to its thrilling glass floor, which provides a daring perspective from remarkable heights. The Edgewalk, known as the world's highest urban adventure, challenges even the boldest thrill seekers. Dining at its award-winning revolving restaurant adds another unforgettable experience high above the city. Inside, more than 1,330 LED lights illuminate the elevator shafts with dynamic color schemes. Lighting themes shift throughout the year to highlight holiday, cultural moments, and national celebrations. During spring and fall, lights are dimmed to help protect migrating birds through the Fatal Light Awareness Program. Beyond tourism, the CN Tower plays a vital role in Southern Ontario's telecommunications network. It supports over 17 television and FM radio stations across the Greater Toronto Area. The tower also ensures reliable cell phone coverage for millions of residents and businesses in the region. Sealed within its walls, a time capsule awaits opening on the tower's centennial in 2076. Built by Major General Sir Henry Pellet for his beloved wife Mary, the castle reflects both grandeur and devotion. Rising above Toronto, Casa Loma Castle immediately captivates visitors with its striking Gothic Revival architecture. Construction required nearly 300 workers and cost over $5 million, an extraordinary sum for the early 20th century. The structure rises 3 stories high and features 98 elaborately decorated rooms with luxurious Edwardian interiors. Its Spanish name, Casa Loma, meaning house on the hill, perfectly describes its elevated and scenic location. From its vantage point, visitors can admire sweeping views of the Toronto skyline and surrounding landscapes. The castle grounds include expansive gardens, observation towers, long corridors, and secret tunnels that spark curiosity. Walking through Casa Loma is like stepping back into the Edwardian era, a time of romance and extravagance. Today, the estate functions as a museum, welcoming visitors from around the world. Exhibits display a wide collection of artifacts across different fields, enriching the cultural value of the site. Casa Loma also serves as a glamorous venue for concerts, weddings, and special exhibitions. Its timeless beauty has attracted filmmakers who use the castle as a backdrop for major movies and television shows. Notable productions featuring Casa Loma include X-Men, The Tuxedo, Chicago, The Pacifier, and Warehouse 13. It is home to more than 200 nationalities, making it one of the most multicultural cities in the entire world. Located in southeastern Ontario along the shores of Lake Ontario, Toronto is Canada's largest and most vibrant city. This remarkable diversity has shaped a rich cultural mosaic where differences blend naturally into everyday life. Toronto has earned many titles, including Alpha Global City, Most Livable City, and Top-Ranked Quality of Living Destination. Beyond culture, it stands as a leading commercial, financial, and industrial hub with world-class tourist attractions. The city's history began in the late 18th century, when the British Crown purchased land from indigenous peoples. That settlement was called York until 1834, when it was renamed Toronto and later expanded through annexation. The climate is humid continental, with hot summers, snowy winters, and distinct seasonal beauty throughout the year. Cherry blossoms in spring, lively festivals in summer, and colorful autumn foliage keep the city attractive year-round. winter transforms Toronto with snow-covered streets, ice skating rinks, and a festive holiday atmosphere. Life here is modern yet welcoming, shaped by values of diversity, respect, and community harmony. Harbourfront Centre spans 4 hectares, offering concerts, dance shows, art exhibitions, and vibrant food festivals. Visitors can enjoy lakeside views, admire creative works, or simply relax while overlooking Lake Ontario and the Toronto Islands. Often called the Hamptons of the North, this lakeside paradise combines natural beauty with a relaxed lifestyle, attracting both locals and international visitors every season. Muskoka has long been cherished as a classic Canadian retreat, offering shimmering lakes, charming cottages, and countless outdoor experiences for travelers seeking relaxation or adventure. Families, couples, and adventurers alike choose Muskoka for holidays, with many combining their stay with trips to Toronto or Algonquin Park. Although summer is the peak season, Muskoka offers year-round appeal, with different outdoor activities making each season distinctly memorable. Warm weather and abundant sunshine allow travelers to enjoy canoeing, swimming, boating, and water skiing across Muskoka's countless lakes during the summer months. Autumn attracts growing numbers of visitors, with colorful foliage, crisp air, and quieter surroundings enhancing the region's natural beauty. The area is famous for its picturesque lakeside cottages, often chosen as holiday escapes by celebrities such as Kate Hudson, the Beckhams, and Steven Spielberg. Above all, Muskoka is celebrated for its outdoor experiences, particularly on the water, which highlight its strong summertime appeal. Each year, thousands of seasonal residents spend spring through fall here, drawn by its peaceful lakeside atmosphere. Hotels, cottages, and numerous summer camps also contribute to Muskoka's lively seasonal culture and tourism industry. Religious organizations, charities, and traditional overnight camps maintain lakefront facilities, underscoring the region's popularity. Muskoka even hosted the 36th G8 Summit in 2010 at Deerhurst Resort, near Huntsville. confirming its global recognition as a prestigious destination. Toronto's Don Valley Parkway, often called the DVP, is a controlled access freeway named for the scenic Don River Valley it passes through. Originally part of Metro Chair Frederick Gardner's vision, the parkway was built where Woodbine Avenue once lay between St. Clair Avenue and Highway 401. Construction was finished in 1966, at a time when Toronto had far fewer residents and much lighter traffic compared to today. Currently, the number of vehicles traveling along the parkway far exceeds its intended capacity, making congestion a daily reality for commuters. This constant gridlock earned the road its ironic nickname, the Don Valley Parking Lot, especially during morning and evening rush hours. The worst traffic occurs between Eglinton Avenue and Highway 401, where the limited design creates significant bottlenecks in both directions. The 1960s-era interchange at Highway 401 remains particularly problematic, allowing only 2 through lanes despite heavy commuter volumes. Southbound traffic suffers most at this junction, where 6 lanes gradually merge into 3, creating severe delays throughout the day. Experts suggest the Eglinton to 401 section cannot realistically be widened, meaning congestion will likely remain unresolved for years. Despite its flaws, the Parkway is Toronto's busiest commuter route, linking the downtown core with eastern and northern suburbs. Key interchanges provide access at York Mills Road, Lawrence Avenue, Eglinton Avenue, Don Mills Road, Bayview Avenue, and Richmond Street. The road's northern terminus connects with Highway 401, while to the south, it meets the Gardiner Expressway near downtown Toronto. Beyond Highway 401, the Don Valley Parkway continues seamlessly as Highway 404, extending connections further north into Ontario. Although originally constructed for military defense, the canal quickly became a place where communities thrived, welcoming visitors with hospitality and cultural charm. Canada's Rideau Canal is celebrated not only as a national treasure but also as a destination, blending heritage, outdoor adventure, and timeless beauty. Today, it draws travelers from across the globe, eager to experience its remarkable combination of history, nature, and recreational opportunities. Stretching 202 kilometers, the Rideau Canal links Ottawa, Canada's lively capital, with Kingston and Lake Ontario, forming an extraordinary waterway of national significance. Visitors can cruise aboard boats, paddle canoes or kayaks, and marvel at the historic lock system still operated by Parks Canada staff. Many destinations along the canal are easily accessible by road or cycling routes, offering plenty of opportunities for exploration. Each season provides unique experiences, ensuring the canal remains a year-round destination for both locals and international visitors. During warmer months, people enjoy cycling waterfront trails, family boat cruises, or paddling to discover quiet fishing spots along the water. When winter arrives and locks close, the canal transforms into a playground for skating, cross-country skiing, and snowshoeing. Charming local communities along the route provide cozy accommodations, welcoming hospitality, and memorable regional food experiences for travelers. Planning a trip is made simple with numerous overnight stays and small businesses supporting visitors throughout their journey. At every turn, stunning landscapes combine with cultural traditions, creating meaningful moments deeply connected to the region's history. As one of the greatest engineering achievements of the 19th century, the Rideau Canal continues to stand as an enduring Canadian icon. Renowned painter A.J. Casson of the famous Group of Seven once described Elora as Ontario's most beautiful village, and his words remain true today. The village is perched dramatically on the edge of a spectacular gorge, while also resting peacefully along the winding banks of the Grand and Irvine rivers. Its combination of striking scenery and timeless charm makes Elora a destination that blends adventure, culture, and relaxation in one unforgettable Canadian village. Travelers can plan a delightful weekend escape or a simple day trip, since Elora always offers engaging activities that fit every kind of journey. Photographers and artists are especially drawn to the town, for its enchanting views, charming riversides, and the magical atmosphere found throughout every corner. Elora is perfect for those seeking outdoor adventures, as well as visitors who prefer leisurely strolls through pretty streets lined with unique shops and eateries. Walking paths around the gorge and village reward travelers with remarkable vistas, especially the routes beginning and ending near the restored Elora Mill. The pedestrian bridge crossing the gorge is another highlight, providing breathtaking perspectives of the river landscape and the rugged cliffs below. One of the village's most iconic landmarks is the Elora Mill Hotel and Spa, located inside a beautifully restored 19th century riverside mill building. This elegant hotel offers comfort, history, and relaxation, attracting guests who want to indulge in a peaceful retreat surrounded by natural beauty. Originating in the Laurentian Mountains, the river journeys west before turning southeast, eventually forming a natural border between Ontario and Quebec provinces. It drains an immense basin, covering an area nearly twice the size of New Brunswick, making it one of Canada's most significant waterways. The Ottawa River, Canada's 8th largest waterway, is the chief tributary of the St. Lawrence River, Lawrence, flowing through breathtaking landscapes shaped by history and nature. For thousands of years, the Ottawa River has been the traditional territory of the Algonquin people, sustaining communities through resources and cultural connections. Later, the river became a vital route in the fur trade, linking distant regions and fueling one of Canada's earliest major industries. In the 19th century, timber operations flourished along its banks, turning the waterway into the heart of a booming lumber economy. The region's forests supplied logs floated downstream, and even today, paper and pulp production remain central to the river valley's economy. Its waters also generate hydroelectric power, transforming natural flow into renewable energy that supports communities and industries across eastern Canada. Conservation programs now protect the river's diverse ecosystems, which shelter countless plant and animal species in wetland forest and riparian habitats. The Ottawa River sustains vibrant urban areas along its shores, with the Ottawa-Gatineau region being the largest metropolitan center. Two other notable cities, Pembroke in Ontario and Gatineau in Quebec, also share close ties with this historic and life-giving waterway. Today, the Ottawa River remains both a natural treasure and an economic lifeline, balancing heritage, conservation, and development for future generations. This artificial waterway astonishes visitors, as modern freighters appear impossibly massive, yet they dock, load, and navigate seamlessly through the canal's impressive infrastructure. The Welland Canal, first completed in 1829, is an extraordinary feat of engineering designed to connect Lake Erie with Lake Ontario while bypassing Niagara Falls. Every day, both Great Lakes freighters and international salties traverse the canal, their enormous silhouettes gliding past peaceful orchards, rolling vineyards, and charming Ontario communities. Annually, the canal carries approximately 40 million tons of cargo, supported by nearly 3,000 vessels from both ocean routes and Great Lakes ports. This steady flow of goods has made the canal a vital contributor to Toronto's growth, strengthening its trade networks and fueling industrial expansion. The waterway enabled products from Cleveland, Detroit, and Chicago to reach Montreal or Quebec City, facilitating efficient reloading onto larger ships for international shipping. The Welland Canal has experienced numerous reconstructions, each phase improving navigation, expanding trade capacity, and demonstrating humanity's remarkable ability to reshape landscapes. Its system of locks is a marvel of hydraulic design, where gravity and flowing water perform the labor once unimaginable to early engineers. Water descends naturally from Lake Erie toward Lake Ontario, filling and emptying chambers that elevate or lower vessels through precise control. Observers are often captivated by the intricate gate mechanisms, which regulate water flow and guide colossal ships safely between the two Great Lakes. For travelers, watching freighters ascend and descend offers not only entertainment, but also insight into global commerce and industrial ingenuity. The Welland Canal remains a living monument of Canadian engineering, where history, technology, and economic importance converge in one remarkable destination. The town lies on the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit, reflecting its enduring Indigenous heritage and cultural significance. Nestled along the shores of Lake Ontario between Toronto and Niagara, Oakville charms visitors with harbors, cultural activities, boutique shopping, and acclaimed dining experiences. Founded in 1857 by Colonel William Chisholm, Oakville developed around the mouths of the 16-mile and 12-mile creeks, becoming a thriving settlement. Indigenous communities, including the Huron-Wendat and later the Mississauga, shaped Oakville's early history, long before European colonization altered the region. French traders allied with the Huron-Wendat in the 1600s, sparking conflicts with the Haudenosaunee during the turbulent Iroquois Wars over control of the fur trade. Introduced diseases devastated indigenous populations, while by the early 1700s, the Anishinaabe, including the Mississauga, migrated and established themselves along Lake Ontario's shoreline. Today, Indigenous people comprise about 0.7% of Oakville's population, preserving traditions within a modern, growing urban community. South Oakville delights with waterfront attractions like Bronte Harbor, Tannery Park, and Lakeside Park, offering a lively mix of nature, history, and recreation. Hamilton, Ontario, often called the Hammer or Steel Town, blends its industrial legacy with a reputation for vibrant neighborhoods and remarkable natural attractions. The city is renowned for its lush gardens, nature conservatories, and over 100 waterfalls scattered throughout the striking Niagara escarpment landscape. Hiking enthusiasts can explore scenic trails like Cootis Paradise, where diverse wildlife and forested pathways create an immersive outdoor experience. Hamilton's location provides direct access to major markets, supporting a diverse economy built on innovation, industry, and commerce. Its strengths include world-class healthcare institutions, leading universities and research-driven companies at the crossroads of academia and industry. This foundation makes Hamilton not just an economic hub, but also a thriving community balancing growth with cultural vitality. Residents and visitors alike enjoy outdoor amenities, cultural festivals, and welcoming neighborhoods that reflect the city's dynamic character. Scenic opportunities abound with waterfront paths, forest valleys, and the iconic Bruce Trail along the Niagara Escarpment. These outdoor experiences remain easily accessible and often lead directly to nearby attractions, restaurants, and community spaces. Perhaps most surprising is Hamilton's network of more than 120 waterfalls cascading across its varied terrain. This abundance of natural beauty has earned the city the nickname, the City of Waterfalls. Centrally located, Hamilton lies less than an hour from both Toronto and Niagara Falls, making it an appealing stop or overnight destination. Exploring Hamilton reveals hidden gems, distinct communities, and authentic experiences often best discovered through the eyes of locals. As the eastern gateway to the 1,000 Islands, it welcomes travelers eager to explore iconic waterways, charming streets, and fascinating history. Brockville, one of Ontario's oldest cities, is affectionately known as the City of the Thousand Islands for its prime location along the St. Lawrence River. Visitors can dive into crystal waters to uncover age-old shipwrecks preserved beneath the river's surface. For those who prefer staying above water, high-speed boat tours provide thrilling perspectives of the archipelago's natural beauty. Cycling enthusiasts can enjoy scenic rides along the waterfront or through the historic downtown, filled with unique shops and cultural attractions. Brock trails offer additional opportunities to experience lush landscapes and sweeping river views at a slower pace. History lovers can visit local museums, take guided walking tours, or attend theatrical performances, highlighting the city's cultural vibrancy. The city also boasts a nearby racetrack, adding excitement for those seeking entertainment beyond traditional sightseeing. Just minutes from the highway, Brockville's picturesque waterfront invites visitors to pause, unwind, and discover the city's charm at a relaxed pace. We discovered that Tew Falls is often paired with Webster Falls, yet it shines on its own as Hamilton's tallest and most elegant ribbon waterfall. Standing at about 135 feet, it impressed us instantly with its slender cascade, creating a dramatic scene framed by rugged cliffs and lush greenery. From the official viewpoint, we enjoyed an unobstructed perspective of the waterfall, something that felt harder to achieve at nearby Webster Falls. Our hike began here, leading us along an uphill forested trail that eventually opened up to Dundas Peak, offering breathtaking valley panoramas. Although we wondered about reaching the base, we quickly realized that safe and designated trails were the better way to experience Tew Falls. We learned that attempting to climb down has caused serious accidents, sometimes leading to closures of these natural treasures for everyone. To truly appreciate Tew Falls, we chose to respect the marked paths, ensuring a safe adventure while preserving access for future visitors. Albion Falls, standing 19 meters tall, is a picturesque cascade on Red Hill Creek, flowing gracefully over the Niagara Escarpment near Mountain Brow Boulevard. Although access to the base is restricted due to erosion, visitors can still enjoy its beauty from several well-positioned viewing platforms around the site. The falls remain consistently popular throughout the year, drawing steady numbers of visitors who appreciate its natural charm and scenic surroundings. July brings the warmest temperatures, slightly higher crowds, and mostly sunny skies with occasional light rain showers in the area. In contrast, January offers cooler conditions, fewer visitors, and weather that is often cloudy with light rainfall around the waterfall. Oxtongue River Ragged Falls Provincial Park, just east of Huntsville, is home to one of Ontario's top 10 waterfalls, a powerful and breathtaking cascade. The waterfall drops about 25 meters over a stretch of 200 meters, creating an impressive natural spectacle that captivates visitors year-round. Several short trails provide excellent viewpoints, letting visitors admire the falls from above, beside, and even near the base of the cascade. A quick and accessible trail from the parking lot leads to a stunning lookout where roaring waters meet the crisp forest atmosphere. Open from May to October, the park is an unforgettable stop near Algonquin Provincial Park, offering a glimpse into Muskoka's wild and untamed beauty. The city boasts more than 4 square kilometers of lush gardens, peaceful parks, and inviting trails for both residents and visitors to enjoy. St. Catharines is the largest city in the Niagara region and proudly carries the nickname Garden City, thanks to its abundance of green spaces. Beyond nature, St. Catharines offers fascinating museums, vibrant theaters, and impressive art galleries that showcase the area's culture and creativity. Shopping opportunities are plentiful, ranging from local boutiques to modern retail stores, scattered throughout the downtown core and beyond. Food lovers will be delighted with options spanning from vegan donut shops to cozy farm-to-table restaurants and charming corner bistros. Menus are crafted with seasonal ingredients, ensuring every dining experience feels fresh, imaginative, and memorable for both local and travelers alike. Pairing meals with Niagara's breweries, artisanal shops, and quaint boutiques creates the perfect recipe for a relaxing day downtown. For outdoor enthusiasts, the Bruce Trail runs directly through the city, offering Canada's oldest and longest footpath for adventure seekers. Along the way, hikers can marvel at all 4 Welland Canal locks, engineering marvels where massive ships glide gracefully through the waterways. Viewing platforms provide stunning vantage points to witness ships navigating these iconic canals, a highlight unique to St. Catharines. Downtown St. Catharines balances trend-setting shops, eclectic pubs, and welcoming restaurants, making it a lively destination for exploration. Visitors will appreciate the blend of historic charm and modern touches as they stroll through the vibrant downtown streets. Urban trails intersect with wooded pathways, offering diverse outdoor experiences that invite people to linger and enjoy the scenery. Between shopping, dining, and exploring, St. Catharines maintains a calm rhythm that encourages slowing down and appreciating the moment. The relaxed pace of life here makes every visit feel refreshing. Whether you are exploring, hiking, or simply enjoying the downtown atmosphere. Covering 3,186 square kilometers, it is Ontario's largest municipality by area and the second largest in Canada. Greater Sudbury lies in northeastern Ontario at the junction of three major highways, blending urban, rural, and wilderness settings. Known as the City of Lakes, Sudbury has 330 lakes, including Lake Wanapitei, the world's largest lake within a city. The city is home to about 166,000 people, forming a multicultural and bilingual community with a strong French-speaking population. Residents also speak Italian, Finnish, German, Ukrainian, and Polish, while First Nations people make up more than 6%. The forest in Sudbury, Canada, once scarred by wildfires, still bears traces of its darkened past. Charred tree stumps remain scattered among the growing greenery, a reminder of what was lost. Today, new trees and plants are steadily returning, bringing life back to the once barren land. Wildlife has begun to reappear, showing signs of a forest slowly healing and thriving again. The landscape is filled with vineyards, orchards, and local markets that highlight the area's rich agricultural traditions. Virgil is a charming community within Niagara-on-the-Lake, celebrated for its rural atmosphere and closeness to the Niagara wine region. After World War I, European immigrants, particularly Mennonites, settled in Virgil and brought valuable farming expertise. Their influence helped establish the village's fruit industry, which continues to shape its identity today. Since the 1950s, Virgil has expanded into a lively hub with schools, arenas, wineries, and craft breweries. Its welcoming setting in the heart of Niagara-on-the-Lake makes it an attractive choice for families, newcomers, and retirees. Known to the Ojibwe as Spirit Island, it is home to 4 main rivers that serve as spawning grounds for trout and salmon. Canada's largest powwow takes place here each August, showcasing vibrant Indigenous traditions and cultural pride. Manitoulin Island lies in the heart of the Great Lakes and is the largest freshwater island in the world. Smaller powwows across the summer add to the island's unique cultural atmosphere. Visitors can join First Nations guided tours, which provide meaningful insight into history, customs, and community life. The island appeals to summer sailors, fishermen, and water sports enthusiasts who enjoy its pristine waters. Archaeologists are also drawn to Manitoulin, where a Paleo-Indian site dating back 10,000 years was discovered. For nature lovers, the Cup and Saucer Trail offers breathtaking views over the island year-round. Summer brings a lively spirit, with canoeing and kayaking adventures through bays and inlets. Powwows, markets, and community gatherings keep the island bustling throughout the warm season. The landscape's open spaces invite exploration while preserving a close-knit and welcoming character. Once considered northeastern Ontario's hidden gem, Manitoulin Island is now gaining recognition as a cherished holiday retreat. Overlooking the scenic Niagara River, the Niagara Glen Nature Center offers refreshments and distinctive souvenirs. The Niagara Glen, designated a nature reserve in 1992, features 4 kilometers of trails winding through Carolinian forest and ancient boulders. Hikes lead visitors toward the river, where striking views of the water create a rewarding experience. Caution is needed near the shoreline, as climbing rocks and boulders can be dangerous. Trails involve a 60-meter elevation change, so sturdy footwear is recommended for the steep and rugged terrain. The area is rich in fascinating geology and biology, making every step an opportunity for discovery. As a protected reserve, visitors are asked to stay on marked paths, respect wildlife, and leave no trace behind. Formed naturally more than 12,000 years ago, the Scarborough Bluffs showcase dramatic cliffs and remain one of Toronto's most stunning and recognized natural landmarks today. Stretching for approximately 15 kilometers along Lake Ontario's shoreline, these towering cliffs provide breathtaking views that attract countless visitors and locals throughout every season of the year. The Bluffs are home to 11 official City of Toronto parks, offering visitors opportunities for outdoor recreation, nature walks, scenic picnics, and peaceful lakeside relaxation. Bluffers Park is the liveliest area with its bustling beach, while Cathedral Bluffs provide some of the highest and most spectacular viewpoints above the lake. Standing more than 90 meters high, the sandstone cliffs offer striking panoramas of Lake Ontario, making them a perfect destination for photography, sightseeing, and quiet contemplation. The Bluffs are easily reached by car, requiring just a 30-minute drive from downtown Toronto, making them ideal for quick day trips and excursions. For those without vehicles, Toronto's TTC public transit system also provides convenient access, allowing everyone the chance to experience this dramatic natural wonder. Summertime is the busiest season, featuring activities such as kayaking along the cliffs, swimming, lakeside strolls, or simply relaxing on the sandy beach until sunset. A hidden path near Bluffers Park leads to a quiet, lesser-known stretch of shoreline, creating a more intimate and peaceful experience away from the crowds. Early mornings before 10 a.m. are especially magical, offering serenity and the chance to admire cliffs formed from ancient sediment deposits dating back thousands of years. A vast, lush forest stretches out before you, brimming with dense greenery, swaying trees, and the subtle sounds of life hidden within its depths. Tall trees soar into the sky, their thick canopies rustling softly as a light breeze stirs the leaves high above. Golden sunlight filters through the branches, casting delicate shifting patterns of light and shadow across the soft, moss-covered forest floor. Nestled quietly in this untouched wilderness is a peaceful lake, its surface still and mirror-like, reflecting the surrounding trees and open sky. Only the occasional ripple disturbs the water, caused by a drifting breeze or a curious fish breaking the surface below. Birds sing from the treetops, their calls echoing gently through the woods as if in harmony with the rhythm of the forest. Small animals dart through the underbrush, quick and silent, barely noticed beneath the hush of leaves and the distant rustle of wings. The entire landscape feels timeless and serene, a hidden sanctuary where nature thrives undisturbed, and every detail invites quiet reflection. Montreal, Canada's second-largest city after Toronto, draws visitors with ancient architecture, vibrant culture, and a rich culinary scene, blending French and global influences. Known as the French soul of North America, Montreal exudes European charm through cobblestone streets, lively districts, and its harmonious mix of modern and historic architecture. Old Montreal, founded in the 17th century, showcases cobblestone streets, elegant plazas, and preserved buildings reflecting the city's colonial roots and enduring cultural heritage. Once Canada's industrial and financial hub, Montreal still displays remnants of factories and warehouses that have been reimagined into vibrant spaces for modern use. Many historic buildings are now stylish restaurants, creative bars, and cultural venues, combining old-world charm with contemporary design and urban energy. The city hosts the world's largest French-speaking community outside France, shaping its language, culture, and traditions with a uniquely Quebecois identity. French remains the official language, specifically Quebec French, yet most locals are bilingual, speaking both French and English fluently in daily life. This bilingual culture creates a welcoming environment, allowing visitors to experience authentic cultural exchanges in both languages throughout the city. Montreal experiences 4 distinct seasons, each shaping its outdoor lifestyle, festive atmosphere, and the city's overall energy in uniquely memorable ways. Spring brings blooming flowers, mild weather, and lively festival that showcase Montreal's creativity and cultural spirit after a long, snowy winter. Summer is warm and energetic, with outdoor events, cafe terraces, and opportunities to explore parks, markets, and the scenic riverfront. Autumn offers crisp air, golden foliage, and cozy traditions, adding charm to both Montreal's urban neighborhoods and natural landscapes. Winter is snowy and harsh, yet magical, with festive celebrations, ice skating, and thrilling winter sports across the city. Its history began in the 16th century as a French colony, making it one of the first European settlements in North America. In 1763, after the Treaty of Paris, the French colony was officially ceded to Britain, marking a new chapter in Quebec's development. By the 1960s, Quebec became the center of independence movements, reflecting its strong cultural identity and historical ties to France. Although referendums on sovereignty were held, they were unsuccessful, and Quebec ultimately remained an integral part of Canada. Quebec, a culturally rich Canadian province, borders Ontario, New Brunswick, Labrador, Newfoundland, and several U.S. states, including Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and New York. Today, Quebec is a key cultural and tourism hub. Yet debates over independence and relations with the federal government still persist. Quebec City, the provincial capital, is one of Eastern Canada's largest cities and home to a majority French-speaking population. It is also among the oldest cities in North America, renowned for its history, fortified walls, and charming European-inspired atmosphere. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the city preserves remarkable architecture and cultural heritage that continue to attract visitors worldwide. Quebec City is admired for its cleanliness, efficient public transport, and well-preserved environment, enhancing its appeal to travelers. The summer months, especially July, offer warm weather and ideal conditions for exploring the city and its surroundings. This season also brings lively festivals and cultural celebrations, showcasing music, art, and traditions that reflect Quebec's rich heritage. Experiencing these events provides visitors with an authentic glimpse into the province's vibrant culture and welcoming atmosphere. Constructed in the late 19th century, it is considered one of Canada's most luxurious and historically significant hotels. Originally built to serve wealthy Canadian Pacific Railway passengers, the hotel soon became a cultural and architectural icon of Quebec. The Château Frontenac stands proudly on a hilltop, offering breathtaking views of the St. Lawrence River in Quebec City. Its strategic position and striking design earned it recognition as one of the most photographed hotels in the world. Blending European influences with North American styles, the chateau symbolizes the grandeur and elegance of the Gilded Age. It forms part of Quebec's UNESCO World Heritage Site, emphasizing its value within the city's rich historical landscape. Designed by American architect Bruce Price, the hotel was completed in 1893, standing 79.9 meters tall with 18 grand stories. The building showcases chateauesque architecture, highlighted by pointed towers, steep copper roofs, elaborate skylights, and tall stone chimneys. Inside, lavish materials such as marble, mahogany, stained glass, and wrought iron create an elegant yet warm atmosphere. Today, the Château Frontenac remains a world-class hotel with more than 600 luxurious rooms. It has hosted many heads of state, dignitaries, and international guests visiting Canada over the years. The castle's ornate details, from mosaics to grand fireplaces and marble staircases, make it a masterpiece of timeless design. With its elegance and history, the chateau continues to captivate travelers and photographers seeking the soul of Quebec. At 83 meters high, Montmorency Falls rise 30 meters taller than Niagara Falls, creating a breathtaking sight in every season. Located just 15 minutes from Old Quebec, the falls sit within Montmorency Falls Park near the wide St. Lawrence River. Visitors can ride a cable car to the cliff's summit or cross the suspension bridge for thrilling views of the roaring cascade. Adventure seekers can try the 300-meter zip line that soars dramatically above the plunge pool. The park also offers guided tours, a panoramic staircase with 487 steps, and peaceful picnic areas in a historic orchard. In winter, dazzling ice formations attract climbers, while mist transforms into a snowy mound called Sugarloaf at the waterfall's base. It is truly fascinating to see how powerful water generates heat, evaporates, and creates fine powdery snow in Quebec's deep winter. Designed by Irish Protestant architect James O'Donnell, who later converted to Catholicism, the basilica was inspired by medieval Gothic traditions. Notre-Dame Basilica, a neo-Gothic revival masterpiece built between 1824 and 1829, features soaring vaulted ceilings and an immense altarpiece. Its amphitheater-style interior, inaugurated in 1891, offers perfect views of the dazzling altarpiece beneath a starry blue ceiling, symbolizing paradise. The pulpit, with its spiral staircase, rises dramatically along the nave, complementing the rich wooden carvings and stained glass windows. Visitors can explore 24 points of interest through self-guided tours and experience the captivating Aura light and sound show. The Olympic Stadium, designed by Roger Taillibert, is Quebec's largest covered amphitheater, accommodating up to 60,000 spectators for major events. Since its 1976 opening, the stadium has hosted 66 million visitors, becoming an international symbol of Montreal and a hub for global gatherings. It has welcomed sports competitions, concerts, exhibitions, monster truck rallies, and even served as a backdrop for numerous film productions. Alongside the main venue, smaller rooms in the sports center provide ideal spaces for receptions, press conferences, and modern athletic training facilities. The number of pilgrims grew so large that construction of a grand church began in 1916 and continued until 1966. Standing on Mount Royal's north slope, the site holds an extraordinary symbolic and physical presence in Montreal's religious and cultural landscape. St. Joseph's Oratory began in 1904 when Brother André built a small chapel that quickly attracted countless pilgrims seeking spiritual comfort. Its towering dome, sacred path, and artistic way of the cross make the oratory one of Canada's most unique pilgrimage destinations. The basilica dominates the skyline, with a dome rising 97 meters and visible for miles across the city. Inside, the oratory can host nearly 2,000 worshippers, offering a vast and peaceful space for prayer and reflection. The interiors feature magnificent organs and a carillon of 56 bells that resonate with timeless compositions from great composers. Visitors also discover a crypt, a votive chapel, and the original small chapel that began the site's remarkable history. The Way of the Cross Gardens invite pilgrims to follow a spiritual path through peaceful greenery and artistic sculptures. The Oratory Museum showcases sacred art and an exceptional collection of creches gathered from around the world. Its exhibits highlight religious, historical, and artistic treasures from Quebec, as well as other countries. Recognized as a National Historic Site, the Oratory encompasses the basilica, chapels, gardens, and cultural landscape, preserving its enduring legacy. The Saint-Antoine-de-Padoue Church, inaugurated in 1887, became a co-cathedral in 1982 and was designated a heritage building in 2012. Its Gothic Revival architecture and Neo-Byzantine dome make the structure an impressive landmark, listed on Quebec's official inventory of historic places of worship. The Co-Cathedral measures 74 meters long, 41 meters wide, and 81 meters high, housing valuable religious artworks, statues, windows, organs, and artifacts. Designed by architects Maurice Perrault and Albert Maynard, the church features balanced proportions and a richly decorated high altar. Visitors discover a chapel dedicated to Marie Rose, a museum, a crypt, and centuries of stories tied to the South Shore's history. It is Canada's second most visited park, attracting millions of outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy activities that harmonize with environmental protection. Gatineau Park is the largest conservation area in the National Capital Region, covering over 361 square kilometers of diverse landscapes and ecosystems. The park's vast territory is divided into sectors, each offering unique attractions and historical landmarks, with some areas easily accessible from downtown Ottawa-Gatineau. Unlike other national parks, Gatineau Park has multiple entry points and scenic roads that connect to its northern and western regions. It welcomes visitors year-round, making it ideal for both nature lovers and those interested in history and heritage. The Visitor Center in Chelsea, Quebec, serves as a perfect starting point with interpretive exhibits, rentals, and useful information. Throughout its landscape, the park features stunning lookouts, winding multi-use trails, shimmering lakes, and fascinating caves. Overnight accommodations are available, allowing guests to extend their stay and immerse themselves in nature. Gatineau Park also protects more than 100 species of plants and animals at risk, making it an ecological sanctuary. Its biodiversity includes rare species as well as common wildlife found across the Canadian landscape. Highlights include the historic Mackenzie King Estate, panoramic Champlain Lookout, and the popular Philippe Lake. From May to October, A free shuttle bus provides convenient access to many of these attractions 6 days a week. Managed by the National Capital Commission, the park continues to preserve natural treasures while welcoming countless visitors each year. Are you ready to embark on an unforgettable journey deep into the heart of EU-Ischi Baie-James, a destination filled with wild beauty and tradition? Thanks to Air Quebec, the winners will enjoy a scenic round-trip flight from Montreal to Chibougamau, leading them closer to a unique adventure. Upon arrival, they will be taken directly to the Albanel-Mistassini-Wakanichi Wildlife Reserve, where an extraordinary and immersive experience awaits them. Here, travelers will discover moments deeply rooted in indigenous traditions, surrounded by the raw, untamed beauty of the region's majestic landscapes. Visitors can explore charming covered bridges that stand as powerful reminders of the past and the stories carried through generations. They will also meet local artisans whose craftsmanship reflects cultural heritage and listen to captivating legends shared by the native communities. The destination offers countless activities including fishing, camping, hiking, four-wheeling, canoeing, kayaking, biking, climbing, rafting, and more adventures. In autumn, hunting becomes one of the most featured activities, drawing many travelers who wish to experience it within stunning natural settings. Winter unveils another side of the land, with snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, and snowshoeing across vast, scenic, snow-covered landscapes. The vegetation of the area is defined mainly by two types of environments, shaping the region with distinctive contrasts and beauty. The dense forest is rich with hardwoods, groves, wild berries, edible plants, and an endless variety of bushes scattered throughout. Farther north, hardwoods gradually disappear, spruces become smaller, and the boreal forest transitions slowly into the expansive taiga. Caribou moss dominates in these regions, growing extremely slowly and forming fragile pale green fronds across the shallow acidic soils. The richness of aquatic fauna here is remarkable, offering both abundance and an impressive diversity of fascinating freshwater species. Anglers travel from distant regions to fish for walleye, trout, pike, and other prized specimens in these crystal-clear waters. The resort is especially famous for skiing during winter and mountain climbing in summer, offering excitement and adventure across the changing seasons. Visitors can also discover a historic and cultural center, along with vibrant shops, welcoming restaurants, and luxurious hotels that provide memorable experiences. Mont-Tremblant is a picturesque municipality in Quebec, located in the Laurentians region, about 130 kilometers north of Montreal, near the Tremblant Mountains. The Tremblant Mountains are part of the Appalachian Range, giving the area a distinctive landscape that attracts visitors throughout the year for various activities. Mont-Tremblant is widely recognized for its renowned resort, considered one of the most popular vacation destinations in both Quebec and North America. The town is celebrated for hosting prestigious sporting events, including the Ironman Mont-Tremblant race and the World Cup ski competition at the ski center. The Mont-Tremblant Resort, among Quebec's finest ski centers, features numerous ski fields that attract travelers from across the province and beyond. During summer months, Mont-Tremblant transforms into a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy cycling, kayaking, climbing, hiking, and even playing golf. The city features many trails through lush forests and along serene lakes, allowing visitors to connect deeply with the region's natural beauty. Mont-Tremblant consists of 3 distinct villages: the Pedestrian Village, the Old Village, and Saint-Jovite, also known locally as Centreville. The Pedestrian Village lies at the base of Tremblant Ski Resort, offering easy access to mountain activities and charming alpine-style architecture. Saint-Jovite, located 7 miles south of the resort, serves as Mont-Tremblant's downtown area, filled with local businesses and modern conveniences. The Old Village, resting at the edge of Lake Mercier, creates a picturesque setting between downtown Saint-Jovite and the Tremblant Ski Resort. Downtown Mont-Tremblant features European-style stone and wooden buildings, creating an atmosphere that blends rustic charm with modern sophistication. Here, travelers can stroll leisurely, enjoy cozy cafes, explore restaurants serving delicious cuisine, and shop at fashionable stores showcasing unique local products. The lake lies within the Appalachian area, where its geological foundation is primarily sedimentary rock, consisting mostly of sandstone and slate formations. Lake Magog is a scenic freshwater lake in Quebec's Estrie region, surrounded by the towns of Sherbrooke, Magog, and Sainte Catherine de Hatley. It forms part of a larger interconnected water system, with its waters eventually reaching the Saint François River and flowing into the St. Lawrence River. The lake's deepest point reaches 18.85 meters, while the average depth is approximately 8.65 meters across its wide expanse. Most of Lake Magog's water originates from the Magog River, which carries inflow from Lake Memphremagog and several smaller contributing streams. There are 4 hydroelectric dams near Lake Magog, built to produce electricity for surrounding communities and regulate the lake's water level. Because its water level is controlled by dams, Lake Magog functions as a managed reservoir rather than a naturally self-regulated lake. The most important dam, located at Rock Forest and built in 1911, plays a key role in water management and flow regulation. These dams influence the rate at which water is replaced in the lake by adjusting the volume of the Magog River's flow. Lake Magog contains 8 islands, including 2 islets, with all of them being privately owned and not open to the public. Two of these islands are artificial, one built for a nautical club, and another serving as the largest in the Marinier archipelago. In addition to islands, Lake Magog features 2 shoals that were once small islands but have since eroded below the waterline. At its southern end, the lake is bordered by a marsh spanning approximately 65 hectares, creating a habitat rich in biodiversity. This marshland provides excellent opportunities for hiking, birdwatching, and nature exploration, attracting outdoor enthusiasts seeking peaceful natural surroundings. Forêt-Longue National Park, covering nearly 245 square kilometers, offers breathtaking experiences among the sea, rugged cliffs, and dense forests, where history blends beautifully with wildlife. Visitors can watch whales discover fossils, hike the Les Graves Trail, or challenge themselves on the dramatic Appalachian crests. In the off-season, from mid-October to late May, the park remains open for exploration, though roads in the north and south sectors are closed. Winter brings cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and fat biking, but since trails aren't maintained, visitors must ensure their own safety. This limestone island in the Gulf of St. Lawrence is recognized as a geological and historical icon, famous for its pierced natural hole. Percé Rock in Quebec is one of the world's largest natural arches over water, stretching 433 meters long and 90 meters wide. The rock's name comes from the sea-pierced holes that once formed several archways, though only one large arch remains today. In 1845, one arch collapsed, leaving behind a tall limestone pillar called l'Obélisque, which still stands beside the formation. Artists, poets, and writers have immortalized Percé Rock, making it both a major tourist attraction and a bird sanctuary in Quebec. Since 1985, Percé Rock, together with nearby Île Bonaventure, has been protected as part of a provincial park in Quebec. A local legend tells of Chevalier Raymond de Nérac, a French soldier, and his fiancée, Blanche de Beaumont. Blanche followed him to Quebec, but was captured by Spanish pirates near Newfoundland during her tragic voyage across the Atlantic. The pirate captain demanded Blanche marry him, promising she could glimpse her fiancé one final time before their forced wedding. Blanche agreed, but then broke her promise, choosing instead to leap into the sea and end her life. Percé Rock was scientifically mapped in 1844 by Canadian geologist Sir William Edmund Logan, one of the country's pioneering researchers. At low tide, a sandbar connects Percé Rock to Rue du Mont-Joli, making it possible for visitors to walk to the formation. The formation contains fossils of nearly 150 plant and animal species, offering important insights into prehistoric marine ecosystems. Centuries ago, Jacques Cartier reported sighting 3 arches in the rock, but erosion has since reduced it to just 1. Forecast models suggest coastal erosion will eventually destroy Percé Rock in about 16,000 years, though birds still thrive upon it. The Jacques Cartier Bridge is a steel truss cantilever bridge that connects Montreal Island to Longueuil across the St. Lawrence River. The bridge passes through St. Helens Island, offering access to Parc Jean Drapeau and the popular La Ronde amusement park. It was originally named the Montreal Harbor Bridge, but was renamed in 1934 to honor Jacques Cartier's first voyage up the river. The entire bridge stretches 3,425.6 meters, making it one of the longest and most important highway bridges in Canada. Carrying approximately 35.8 million vehicles every year, it ranks as the 3rd busiest bridge in the entire country. The bridge is operated by Jacques Cartier and Champlain Bridges Incorporated, which also maintains the Samuel de Champlain Bridge nearby. As early as 1874, discussions began regarding the need for a new bridge to relieve congestion from ferries and the Victoria Bridge. The official decision to build the bridge was made in 1924, with Philip Lewis Prattley serving as the chief engineer. Groundbreaking took place on May 26, 1925, and the cornerstone was laid the following year on August 9, 1926. The superstructure was built between 1926 and 1929, requiring over 33,000 tons of steel for completion. Despite its size, the project was finished ahead of schedule, while river navigation remained uninterrupted during construction. The bridge officially opened to traffic on May 14, 1930, with an inauguration ceremony held 10 days later. Citizens later petitioned to rename it after Jacques Cartier, the explorer who mapped the St. Lawrence River Valley. The original design included 3 road lanes, 2 sidewalks, and reserved spaces for tramway tracks, though trams never operated. In the 1950s, tramway spaces were converted into traffic lanes, expanding the bridge to 5 lanes and improving capacity significantly. Orford is a township municipality of around 5,000 residents located in the Estrie region of Quebec, Canada. The area's most popular attraction is Mount Orford Ski Resort, drawing thousands of visitors during the busy winter season. Mont Orford National Park adds to the township's charm, featuring lakes and protected landscapes that make it a favored destination. The township was officially proclaimed in 1801 on Buckinghamshire County lands, and later named after a Suffolk village in England. The municipality was established in 1855, with Loyalist immigration shaping the community and founding the Cherry River Village. Much of the township remained untouched until the National Park Project initiated development and increased the region's visibility. Created in 1938, Mont Orford National Park claimed nearly half of the township's territory, preserving its natural environment. Cherry River became the main entrance to the park, boosting tourism with its proximity to trails and outdoor attractions. The establishment of a ski resort and golf course accelerated the township's rise as a year-round tourist destination. Today, about 40% of Orford's population are permanent residents, while 60% consist of seasonal vacationers. Mont Orford stands as the 4th highest skiable domain in Quebec and the tallest in the eastern townships. It features 62 trails, 18 glades, 5 ski lifts, and 3 snow parks, appealing to winter sports enthusiasts. In recent years, alpine touring has become increasingly popular among visitors who enjoy backcountry skiing experiences. Mont-Tremblant now holds the distinction of offering the largest number of alpine touring trails in the entire region. This growing reputation for alpine activities has further cemented Orford's place as a premier outdoor destination in Quebec. Thetford Mines, incorporated as a city in 1905, is home to over 26,000 residents according to the 2021 census. The city lies on the Baie-James River in the Appalachian Mountains, about 107 kilometers south of Quebec City. Its name was inspired by Thetford in Norfolk, England, reflecting historical ties between Canada and the United Kingdom. The city gained international prominence as one of the world's largest centers for asbestos mining during the 20th century. The discovery of asbestos here in 1876 is credited to Joseph Fecteau, who found a curious greenish rock. With analysis by fur trader Roger Ward, the strange fibers were confirmed to be asbestos, sparking rapid industrial interest. Mining began in 1877, and the 1879 railway arrival accelerated transportation, fueling rapid population and economic growth. Initially called Kingsville in 1892, the village was renamed Thetford Mines in 1905 when it became a city. Declining asbestos demand due to health concerns in the 1980s eventually led to the closure of the city's last mine in 2012. Today, Thetford Mines thrives in manufacturing, serves as a regional administrative hub, and features a renowned mining museum. Adventurous skiers once traveled deep into the Gaspé Peninsula, discovering landscapes that felt vastly different from the East Coast. The Chic-Choc Mountains of Quebec are legendary among East Coast skiers, known for their rugged terrain and remarkable snow conditions. Their rounded alpine peaks resemble Colorado, Dense spruce forests mirror British Columbia, and scattered Quebecois towns give a distinctly European atmosphere. Mont Jacques-Cartier, the tallest at 1,268 meters, stands as the range's highest peak, named after the explorer Jacques Cartier. The Chic-Chocs are celebrated for backcountry skiing and scenic hiking trails, attracting outdoor enthusiasts year-round. Part of the range lies within a provincial park and a wildlife preserve, protecting its ecosystem and cultural significance. The Chic-Chocs are the tallest mountains in southern Quebec, standing as an iconic natural landmark of the Gaspé Peninsula. Flowing past Montreal and Quebec City, the river continues to be the heart of Quebec's cultural, economic, and ecological identity. The St. Lawrence River stretches 1,197 kilometers from Lake Ontario to the Gulf of St. Lawrence, shaping Canada's history and settlement. It was once the main route for early explorers and remains vital for commerce, transportation, and hydroelectric power generation today. Its ecosystems range from deciduous forests to taiga, supporting diverse vegetation from freshwater grasses to saltwater seaweed. The river hosts species like smelt, sturgeon, herring, and beluga whales, once also home to walruses in abundance. Migratory birds thrive here, with massive snow goose flocks nesting at Cap Toumont's tidal marshes during seasonal movements. International recognition includes UNESCO's Lac Saint-Pierre Biosphere Reserve and the Miguasha National Park World Heritage Site. Central Canada invites travelers with a mix of untamed wilderness and vibrant cultural centers. The Great Lakes shimmer like mirrors of the sky, their shorelines offering peaceful escapes and hidden adventures. Ottawa's landmarks reflect a proud history, while Montreal's energy pulses with festivals, flavors, and music. Winter brings snow-dusted streets and sparkling ice rinks, while summer transforms parks and lakes into playgrounds of light. From vast forests to bustling cities, every step reveals a new layer of character and charm. Central Canada leaves you with memories that feel both timeless and deeply personal.